Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rachak Ladash. I want to send double honors unto the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation is always unto the hopeful elect, who are continuing to endure with all long suffering and sound doctrine, and presenting your body as a living sacrifice for Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Alright, this is the brother you call the mouth, coming back once again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Hawachak Ladash. Lord willing, to edify the hopeful elect out there. And this video is going to be based off of a comment that one of the brothers here in Great Millstone made, which is not a new statement or a new comment, something that we haven't heard before. But, at the time that I heard it, it was very, very relevant, and it stuck with me, man. Which the comment that he made was really a question, was, are we ready for the times that are coming? Jacob's trouble. Okay, when you see because hey, the thing is, we should be more prepared, man. We have the scriptures. We have faith in Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. We believe, as it says in the book of Sirach 4:28, that it says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. The name of the Most High is a strong tower. They that run into it are safe. We know that, we understand that, and we hold that near and dear to us, man. But at the same time, we're still in this flesh. And it's going to take the Most High to put some type of spirit on us to be able to stomach the things that we're going to see. He came out with a bunch of movies, showing different parts of Jacob's trouble. You have and right now you have what you have the contagion type deal going on with this coronavirus, man. All right, which is over there in China. Well, it's over here now, But, hey, that's just the beginning of the end, man. As it says in the book of Sirach, the 16th chapter, it says all these things are the beginning of sorrows. All right? Matter of fact, I want to get that for the edification of the camera. And also another movie they made, which is a older movie as well, is The Road, which shows how when society breaks down, everybody's for themselves. And you got to survive how you survive. Showing that there was a famine, a lack of sustenance. You had all kind of chaos going on. And another movie is Bushwick. There's so many movies that Esau's came out with showing the end times, man. And that's how we know that. That's how you know Esau Edom knows the scriptures, man. Jake try to walk around with the nose puffed up. I'm talking about the simple Jakes, that don't like Esau but don't truly understand the motives of their enemy. They don't think that Esau knows anything, man. Why would the scripture say thou art wiser than Daniel? Why would it say that if Esau didn't already know the scriptures, man? These filmmakers, they read the Bible. That's how they come up with all these ideas for these different types of movies, man. All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, and I believe like the 20th verse. This is verse 17. And it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And this is Ezra's, man. Which proves what? Reincarnation, proving that he's going to be back around around the time of Jacob's trouble. Because that's what he's seen. He's seen Jacob's trouble. He's seen the destruction. He's seen the mighty arrows. Okay? And he said, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days, man? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are set forth as scourges for amendment. So he said these are the beginning of great, it says great sorrows, all right, great death. All these great tribulation, these are the times that we're coming into. And that's why the question that the brother asked, saying, are we prepared for those times, man? Are we prepared for those times? and as it says in the book of Isaiah 33:6, it says what? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. So the times where we really need our wisdom now, we use it now, of course. But in those days when we're not on the highways and the hedges, when YouTube's completely shut down, Okay? When everything is out of control. We got to keep the wisdom that we've learned, man. Because it says what? The Most High have not given us a spirit of fear, but of a sound mind, man. You know? First and foremost, he gave us a spirit of fear to not be scared to go out there and teach his word in front of the face of those, as it says in Wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter, in the 1st verse. Okay? But it's going to matter in those days too, man. All this ain't for nothing, you know? So I'm going to get into this Proverbs, the 3rd chapter. And I wasn't going to start from 25, but through the Spirit, I'm going to start from 21. It says, my son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. As I mentioned, as it says in Isaiah, the 33rd chapter, in the 6th verse, that's what's going to be the stability of our times and strength of salvation. The things that we know, the things that we apply, you know, the things that have been given unto us freely. These are preparing our minds for the times that's coming, man. You know, and a lot of us that are part of this ministry, we don't always do what we're supposed to do on a consistent basis, man. And we don't want that to be the catalyst to us falling out. 2/3, they're living their life, man. They're happy. They're all right. They're content with what's going on. They have their little vendetta, you know, with Trump, you know, because of the things that he's doing. But lo and behold, we know as true followers of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and believers of the prophecies, we believe he's the best thing to happen for America right now, man. As far as concerning the prophecies of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai coming to pass. We're ecstatic, man. At the same time, we got to be prepared because we know that it's a domino effect. This is going to happen, and then you have the RFID chip. You know, you got this pestilence that's creeping in. You got Jake rising up. You got mass murders. You know, you have earthquakes in diverse places. There was just an earthquake in, I believe, eastern Turkey. And I believe it was a 7.6. You know, my mind, I may be wrong, but it was like a 7 point something. Killed 8 people and injured 300, man. You know, which that death toll is probably risen since I've seen that article, which was yesterday midday. You know? Hey, so all these things are going to come to pass on the domino effect, and we got to be prepared for all that. You know? It says, so, verse 22, so shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. You know, hey, that's applying the scriptures. Keeping that fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in you, man. And he's gonna guide our footsteps if we do what's pleasing unto him. Which is what? Following the scriptures. Doing the righteous acts. You know, everything that consists of the scriptures, man. Doing it accurately. Okay? And so shall thy foot not stumble. And that's going to matter in the last days too, man. Because one slip up from not being prudent or not using the wisdom that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gave you can lead to your death, man. You know? Which some of us are, to put it in a reality, some of us are going to have to be martyrs, man. Some of us will get snatched up. Some of us will get beheaded. You know, some of us will have to go to the concentration camps. You see? But hey, it's about dying for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. If they pick you up and you ain't got that name, you ain't did no works for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you out of there, man. You know? But if you a man of the Lord or a woman of the Lord, and you get snatched up, man, count that as being worthy to die for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's sake, man. It says, when thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to always protect them and guide those on the right path that do what he told them to do. As it says in the book of Sirach, the 2nd chapter, which I'll get, in a second based off of that. It says, verse 25, be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh, and it's coming. Death of Esau, Edom, is coming. The death of the 2/3, all the unrighteous souls on earth, all the souls that commit mass iniquity, it's coming, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is coming. You know, his prophecies are already coming to pass. 2020 started off hot, man, with prophecies. It started off hot with prophecies, man. With Trump bombing them over there in Iran. No, them retaliating. Then you got this coronavirus. You got these different earthquakes. And it's hey, call halal like Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Lord willing, we're able to be worthy in them days of being protected of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. You know, because it says what? There is no other name under heaven whereby we must be saved. And that name is what? Yahweh, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God, in the name of through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who this world calls Jesus Christ. Okay? That is the only name we're saved by under heaven, man. This is Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. So it says, set thy heart aright, set thy mind aright, and constantly endure. Constantly deal with the tribulations, the straits, you know, all the ridicule, the slander, you know, the curses. Okay, keep your mind on the prize, as what Eli Apple said. I said Eli Apple. As he said in the book of Eli, what he said? He said, I gotta stay on the path, man. Stay on the path. That's what it's about. Staying on the path, man. All right. So it says, and make not haste. Salaki, and make not haste in time of trouble. So when the time of trouble, Jacob's trouble hits, or when any type of tribulation hits, you don't just react. All right. You use that wisdom. You apply that wisdom that was given unto you. You apply that prudence. You know, you be circumspect of what's going on. Check out the scenery, man. See what's going on. All right. You don't make haste in time of trouble. In the time where we're gonna really need protection in those days, don't fuck it up by losing yourself, by losing your oil, man. You can lose your oil in the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, just by not following the Holy Scriptures, and I believe it's gonna happen to some of us, man. The ones that are not 100% putting their foot all the way to the plow, or putting their arm all the way to the plow. All right, I believe it's gonna happen to some of us, man. Just pray that it ain't you, man. You know, I damn sure pray it's not me. You know, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushai, protect me in those days. You know, that should be a prayer that we all should put up, man. You know, cursing the wicked, and you know, praying that the elect is sealed and that we get the hell up out of here. And I don't want to say in a timely fashion, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we're on Yahweh Shem Yahushai's time, but in its due season, you know. So now I'm going to jump down to verse 10. All right, it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You see? So when the times come, that's the name that that's gonna be our protection, man. If we're being sincere, we're being diligent, and we're putting our hand to the plow, and we're continuing to move forward, and continuing to grow, continuing to sup to sup with the Lamb, continue to do the things Yahweh Shem Yahushai told us to do, we all right then, man. That's it. We ain't got nothing to worry about, man. And that's going in the time of Jacob's trouble is going to be the time, especially not because I don't want to take nothing from the times we're in now, because it still applies. It's especially going to be the time where the spirit overrides the flesh, man, or the spirit overrides logic. Some things ain't gonna fucking make sense, man. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, do this. That's what it is. I'm doing it. I did everything I was supposed to do for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He's guiding me this way. I'm going. It don't make sense because there's fucking troops over here, and then there's a fucking vacant alley over here. But I'm going this way because Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, go, man. Or he told me not to go that way. The Spirit's going to guide us, man. You know, Abaratazal, we're a part of that number that Yahweh Shem Yahushai protects and saves, man. All right. Hey, so that's pretty much all I want to get onto that. Matter of fact, I want to get this. Jumping down to verse 13. It says, "Woe unto him," Sirach 2:13. "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended." That's when you should be fearful, man. When you know you ain't did nothing for the Lord, or you was a part of this ministry, and you tasted of the honey, you drunk of the milk, all right? You laid yourself up with the oil. Now look at you. Because you didn't have no patience. Truly, you didn't have fear for the Lord, man. You know? So, hey, like I said, Abaratazah, that's none of us. You know, and if you feel yourself going down the route of getting too goddamn lazy or inconsistent, do something about it, man. The time is at hand. You know, and this is to myself first and unto the fellow Akim out there, man. Because, hey, it's much love unto you, Akim, man. You fellow laborers, you sincere brothers, man. So with that being said, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Al Shai, Bashim Rakak Wadash. Once again, I'm going to say Shalom.